What's up, everybody? Welcome to Ballin' at All Costs, our YouTube channel. Glad to have you guys here. We're going to be reacting to a great track here today. Lupe Fiasco, Cake, fresh off his new album, Samurai. One of my favorite artists here, man. So this is just a personal favorite. I had to go ahead and hop on, give my best take. I've heard this track a couple times, but you know it's Lupe, so I haven't really been able to dive into the weeds like I want to yet. So this is going to be an exciting one to do. And then hopefully y'all in the comments can add your own interpretations, your own thoughts on some of the things he undoubtedly will spring upon us throughout this reaction. So while you guys are here, we do have a podcast, Ballin' at All Costs, where we really focus on basketball and WNBA, NBA, but we fuse, the concept is we've basically fused basketball and culture together, and we talk about those themes and subjects. So on this channel, this is the arm of the podcast that will be essentially doing music reactions, hip-hop reactions primarily. So myself and my partner at times will hop on here for a reaction and give you guys our take, hang out with you guys a little bit. So by all means, if you like the content we're about to share, hey man, like, subscribe, show us some love. New channel on the come up. Love to have you guys. We're pretty well set up for success, so would love to have you guys along for the ride, of course, and be on the ground floor of this. But I'll get off my soapbox. And let's check out Lupe Fiasco, Cake. You know, I've kind of been feeling Lupe's melodic rap hook performances lately. Really smooth, classical feel, right? And the lyrics here, I've won many things that I've done, but this one takes the cake. Sort of on the album, if you go through the track list, the track before this, Mumble Rap, is sort of him rapping from the perspective of Amy Winehouse, which is the concept of the entire album. And he at times is sort of switching back and forth, but talking through about himself, but also through the lens of Amy Winehouse and sort of that duality, right? So in the previous track, Amy Winehouse kind of enters the battle scene, right? Gets touched with all these gifts and is fresh off her first battle win. So this is, in my interpretation, you know, the excitement and sort of the joy coming off that battle kind of being reflected in this hook here.
Are only possible due to your involvement, volume level and confidence, a consequence of stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you motherfuckers and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversation, no astonishment.
Yo, bro. This scheme right here is crazy. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta go back. He's killing this.
Level and confidence, a consequence of stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you motherfuckers and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference.
Played a vital role in my conquering. I think he's sort of referring to, I think there's a double meaning here with his fan base and Atlantic Records. He's also maybe talking from the perspective of Amy Winehouse and all the people that got her set up to kind of enter in this new arena, and her rap performance coming fresh off of that. So I think he's kind of talking about both in a sense.
With conversation, no astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the vine and get
So consuming the comments, kind of looking, I'm feeding off the critics, right? I'm feeding off what the critics are saying, and I'm then vomiting it back at them, like responding to sort of the critical analysis that everybody is giving me. And that's sort of my reaction to it. And I think that was a artist. Vonnegut was a artist back in the day, and he sort of was known for satire and different things through his art. So I think that's sort of what he's playing off of here with that bar.
It says a monster is underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the closet. It's an necropolis. Scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no domino in my dominance when I'm dropping this. Janis Joplin droplets. It sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace's topics on top of.
Did he say Tupacalypse?
Janis Joplin droplets. It sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace's topics on top of obelisks. It's a kabbalist novelist.
I'm sorry. My man's spitting. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta.
Sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace's topics on top of obelisks. It's a kabbalist novelist inside of my esophagus. Rhyme is priming is optimist, and this shit tastes like chocolate cake.
Yeah, so he's sort of comparing the influences of Amy Winehouse and his influences and sort of what those two are producing together. Is sort of my interpretation of that. Could be wrong, but he mentions Christopher Wallace, Biggie. He mentions, I think there was a Pac reference in there as well, and sort of the merging of both of their influences and what that looks like coming together and what that looks like, specifically in hip hop. So let's continue. Obviously, we're unpacking a lot here, and he's spitting quickly. So let's keep going.
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. This shit taste like winter, chocolate cake for dinner, birthday cake for breakfast, slice it like a ninja.
So he ended the last verse with chocolate cake too. This would taste like chocolate cake. And then he starts this verse with chocolate cake for dinner, birthday cake for breakfast. So I think, both of those things are very good. Not good for you, but sort of out of place with when he's indulging in them. Maybe we needed some more context in the bars. I have a thought. I'm not sure if it's quite that surface level though.
Birthday cake for breakfast, slice it like a ninja. Pick up all the pieces, assemble like a Avenger. Authoring is August, wordplay is December.
Obviously, there might be a couple different meanings here. Birthday cake for breakfast, it's oddly placed, but it's still really good, right? You might want to have birthday cake for breakfast, right? But he's then giving you the imagery of slicing it like a ninja, picking it up, putting it back together. So it could also reference the themes and the meanings and just lyrically what he's able to do. Sort of with his stylings and with his content. Not completely sure on that one, but could have a couple different layers. Also, sorry to pause again. Authoring is August, wordplay is December. August, typically a warmer month. Wordplay is December, his wordplay is cold. So that's just, to me, that's just a really dope way of using the seasons to just saying my rhymes are cold or hot or fire or dope, right? That's just a really cool way of using, of stating it, and doing it in a very unique way with that bar, right? You don't see rappers typically refer to that in that way. So that is just a really dope bar to me, really underrated, not something I caught right away, but really cool, Lupe writing that in there.
That mean my pennants and cinders in my deliverance shivers like Siberian area shippers slip on the slick as icicles drip from the tip of my scriptures. If you a ship on the trip, don't hit on the tip of my glacier. Swim with the fish and flippers.
Don't hit on the tip of my glaciers, but he kind of pronounced it differently than it to fit into the scheme, I think. But he kind of referring to the Titanic, don't hit the tip. Shippers. I think there's a couple Atlantic Records references in here. He's sort of in like a boat ship scheme. So might have to dig deeper on that, but that's sort of what I'm thinking here initially. Swim with the fish and flippers. I finished my pictures. This is what didn't get it, hitting the different differs. What did he do with it, didn't she? Who are you mentioning? Lou would do a dual identity, dueling enemies. Do it to him, chewing through him without doing it dentally. Superhuman fluent without refueling engines with energy. Oh, that's dope. Let me go back here. Enemies do it to him, chewing through him without doing it dentally. Superhuman fluent without refueling engines with energy. This chemistry can it be they googling. He said Lupe dueling enemies with a dual identity. I think that's obviously just referencing sort of the concept of the album. Dueling enemies, the fusing of the two. Amy Winehouse also now Samurai, dual identities. That's like her apparent rap battle name, right? Samurai. So or rapper name, I should say. So also probably referring to himself in this bar as well. Googling endlessly, even computers when they interface with my lyrical ability. I think that's sort of a reference to, so Lupe does this AI assist, sort of helped launch this AI assist program where it can help rappers sort of use alliteration and different mechanisms to improve their writing or to help with their writing, right? So I think that's sort of what he's referencing here when you interface the computers with the lyrical ability. But yeah, I want to hear the last part of that verse again, just because he killed it on this song. And doing any kind of Lupe videos, you're just going to constantly be pausing. So I apologize, y'all, but I'm going to hear the second half of this second verse again, see if I missed anything, and then by all means, let me know in the comments if there's anything that stood out to you that maybe I didn't catch completely, or that maybe I missed as he was just doing lyrical gymnastics on this thing. With the fish and flippers, I finished my pictures. This is what didn't get it, hitting the different differs. What did he do with it, didn't she? Who are you mentioning? Lou would do a duel like didn't. Did she do it? Did he do it, or didn't she? So again, referencing the fusing of him talking about himself while also she referring to Amy Winehouse. Chewing through them without doing it dentally. Another example of him just spitting a bar in such a unique way with imagery and using so many different just methods throughout this scheme of he's not just using regular similes or typical metaphors. These are very unique ways of expressing the same thoughts and themes that other rappers do on a very surface level basis. So very creative. And this is why we love Lupe, right? This is PhD lyricism right here. He's checking every box. And it's just really cool to see him so comfortable in his skin now and not concerned about a record label or what they're going to do, or just comfortable in his music, comfortable in his flow, and happy, man. It's just really cool to see him like that. Let's finish out the verse, listen through it and wrap this one up. With energy, this chemistry can it be they googling endlessly, even computers losing memory, bending mentally when they interface with the lyrical ability. This one takes the K.
text the K.
That was dope. That was dope. Simple music video, but he's been doing that a lot lately too. I like it. Simple, showcasing all the things he wants to showcase. Oh, he got a spot right here. What we got? Oh, chocolate cake. Okay. I know Lupe got the food plugs.
President of the United States.
So, you know, if I'm ever in Chicago, someone drop the spots in the comments of where I need to go. All right. Thank you all for joining us, man. First Lupe reaction on the channel. Hopefully going to do many more. Maybe even go back to some old albums as well. Appreciate y'all stopping by. Please like and subscribe if you like the content. Hang with us, grow with us. We're happy to have you either way, even if you're just chilling out. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.